It's good to see you. Welcome to another special edition of Bible Shorts with Biblebob. We are in the midst of a series called The Seven Poverties of Christmas. Today is day 12, and the angels are on their second day of being released onto the earth. They're visiting certain people with the blessing of deficit and taking seven poverties all over the world. So, and when you listen to this, if you're listening on a podcast, imagine some episode in your life, because one or two or maybe all the poverties will be something that you can relate to, that you have seen or spark an interest. And if you're watching on our YouTube channel, you can see a beautiful tapestry, and you can see me about to open up the scroll, because you got to have a scroll for the seven poverties of Christmas. Day 12. Day 12 is called Gangsters Disrespect a Young Girl. Some folks noticed something different about yesterday. When the angels came to earth from heaven on high, there was a shift in the atmosphere. Only those with an awareness and a yearning for the Ancient of Days could sense the change. They were few in number at the beginning. Today is day 2 of the angels' earthly visitation to share the seven poverties. The more they spread throughout the world, ripples of recognition began to awaken hungry hearts. There was something happening. The people weren't sure what it was. An angel arrived in the Northeastern Region of the United States of America. The name of the region sounded fictitious, as the people who lived there were anything but united. The place of the angel's arrival was a gym in one of the most impoverished and violent neighborhoods in America. Fatherless young people populated the homes around the gym. Children who grew up without fathers are left with a poverty of personality. This one poverty has the potential to cause most of the other poverties in the world. For young people, the emptiness is not easily identifiable. The absence of a father personality leaves an unfulfilled desperation to be recognized and loved. There were good kids with absentee dads living hard lives. The moms were doing the best they could to fill the role of a father personality. Poverty pushed their efforts from all sides. Gangs prowled the streets looking to recruit new members, willing to steal, kill, and destroy anything to benefit the gang. Gangsters would come to the gym and the youth center to play basketball. Girls would come mostly to watch and be seen. The guys treated them nicely as the first step in their grooming process. The girls were looking for the love of a father. The guys lacked that love and were looking for a girl to use. The angel focused on the guy who ran the gym. He had no special expertise or talent, but possessed a strong desire to do the right thing. A small seed of compassion was dropped in between the beats of his heart. The angel planted a seed of compassion in the hopes of generating the growth of father personalities in the young people. This was done in accordance with wisdom's instructions about not intervening or alleviating suffering. Angels were only to plant seeds and allow people the choice of pursuing compassion. 5 guys had gathered around a 14-year-old girl. She was easily flattered by the attention she was receiving. The guys in the gang and the young girl were living fatherless. Fatherlessness is a contagious cultural contamination that causes generational despair. She was too innocent to realize they were grooming her for their devious pleasures. They asked her to jump, and while that may not appear as a lewd request, it came from the most nasty of thoughts. The girl was quickly embarrassed. The look on her face was shame mixed with fear and awkwardness. The guy running the gym may not have had any special skills, but he did have a keen sense of awareness of what was happening in every corner of the gym. He exploded in anger at the gangsters. He would not allow any girls to be treated like dirt. The guys were told to leave. Any expulsions from the gym were temporary and intended to be disciplined. The disrespect of girls was the worst offense fatherless guys committed. The youth director became a father personality to help fill the void of absentee fathers. The angel had found an imperfect but willing soul. The man surrendered the weakness of his own flesh and expressed an eagerness to demonstrate a father's love to the fatherless. From Hosea 14:3 in the Amplified Classic. For in you, O Lord, the fatherless find love, pity, and mercy. From Isaiah 1:17, Amplified Classic. Learn to do right, seek justice, relieve the oppressed, correct the oppressor, defend the fatherless, and plead for the widow. In Psalms 82:3 in the Passion Translation, defend the defenseless, the fatherless, and the forgotten, the disenfranchised, and the destitute. Tomorrow, we have breaking a witch's curse. So when you look at the fatherlessness in our society, and you look at young men who join gangs, there's an emptiness in their soul, but they don't know what it is. There's a longing to be loved, a longing to have discipline, a longing to have a man or a father give them discipline and love and tell them they're worthy. Without ever having had it, they don't know what it is. So whenever an authority figure in the form of a man steps up and tries to give love and discipline, it seems foreign at first, and they push away. But the one thing about learning to live with young people that push you away, you just need to lean in, stab you in the back, and tell you to leave. You just got to turn the other cheek. And in the words of Jesus on the cross, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. They don't know what they seek, so they can't know what they're doing to push you away and reject you because they feel rejected but don't understand it. So that's the fatherless story of the day. If you're a dad, I encourage you to fight to be a dad. If you're a dad, I encourage you to be teachable as a father because we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of fatherhood. And keep pushing in there. Be the dad God had called you to be and ask God how to be a better father, regardless of the father you've been in the past. You can be a better father in the future. Okay? Thanks for your time. Go do something nice for somebody. Jesus loves you, so do we. See ya.